With the Gold family running the famous American Gold Jewelry Pawn Shop, the store is destined to receive expensive and pricey deals while screening on TV. Though not everything that goes on in the show is meant to be related to their business, as there is a lot of fighting, quarreling, and even removing of shirts on camera. There definitely are many scenes which are worth watching for anyone looking for heavy transactions. There surely must be many fans who must fancy all the drama that goes on in the show. But here are 4 stupidly expensive deals on Hardcore Pawn. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Number 4. 1941 Chevrolet. Guys have had things for cars since the beginning of the invention of cars, with many of them looking after collectibles just to store up in their garage, or others looking for cars to drive. When an owner with a red Chevrolet from the 1941 comes in looking for a deal with his car, Les Gold gets excited for the car. He jumps at the opportunity of buying it and pays $4,500 for the car. One of the largest ever payments made for any item on the show. Les Gold's children remain skeptical about their dad's purchase and continuously called him out for buying the car for his own personal admiration. The car finally, after catching dust for years, was able to yield a profit of around $8,700, which was definitely a huge win for Les Gold. Number 3. Muhammad Ali memorabilia. It is very common for fans to collect memorabilia of their hero, him or her either being deceased or alive. What matters for them the most is the mere connection of that item to their hero. And when their hero happens to be deceased, it turns out that the item surprisingly increases in value almost every time. A similar event happened when the Hardcore Pawn Shop was presented with Muhammad Ali memorabilia, which consisted of 2 books which had more than 300 unreleased pictures and information of Muhammad Ali, which were obviously known by the general public before. The Hardcore Pawn Shop owners ended up selling 2 copies of the book and earning interest for them for months. And after a few months had passed, the customer who had bought the book stopped paying the interest, resulting in the Gold family getting back both of the books with the additional interest the customer had paid on a monthly basis. Number 2. Watch bands. When you're continuously making bad decisions, each mistake leaves a huge impact. And when you have competitive kids watching over you, every single decision counts. In an episode of Season 7, Les Gold ends up selling a pricey watch worth $42,000 to a family friend of his. And when it comes to payment, he accepts a mere promise and extends the deal by saying that the customer owes him one. The customer, who was also a watch collector, ended up paying Les Gold with 130 watch bands instead of real cash or other form of monetary payment, which definitely must have intrigued Les Gold's decision, who had been witnessing their father's blunders for some time. In order to make immense money, Les Gold tried to make money by selling each watch band for $2 each. Everything seemed grim for Les Gold until a customer walked in and paid quite a significant amount for the watch bands, and even left behind some autographed watch bands, allowing for the Hardcore Pawn Shop to at least break even. Number 1. Storage unit. Storage units are a great risk considering no one knows for certain what the storage unit actually has inside of it. They can also turn out to act up as lottery, as many people buy storage units to lock up their valuables. Though the American Gold Jewelry Pawn Shop does not do storage unit editions that often on their TV show, they did screen a very insanely expensive deal on one of the storage units they visited with their friend Tim. Les Gold found a rare statue of a bald eagle inside the storage unit, which is a very limited edition item, with only 75 of them ever being created. He offered to pay Tim $3,500 for the storage unit, but since Tim got a hint of the fact that Les had found something significantly pricey in the storage unit, he demanded a whopping amount of $6,000. The list definitely goes on, as the American Gold Jewelry Pawn Shop owners never shied away from making deals that had a very hefty price tag upon them. Though, since the nature of the business is sort of related to vintage luxury items, the pawn shop is supposed to have expensive deals, but some of them tend to stand out due to their absurdity. Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let us know by giving it a thumbs up. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.